Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day 4 here on Lapis Lakeside. And because of the maintenance and me going to sleep in the middle of it, we're starting off jumping straight into the sleep report because as soon as I hit the button on the main menu, it takes me straight to it. So let's just jump into it, get this done, and we'll see if we got any of the interesting stuff that we wanted to find this week. There's quite a lot, so we're kind of open for anything. 17% dozing, 43% snoozing, and 40% slumbering, which means almost certainly dozing type. Yep. Which I think is good. I think that's what we want for the 2 higher priority Pokemon that we're looking for. Of course, we had the maintenance last night, like I was saying, which means we've got new intel, which means that the Comfey data has already been data mined very quickly. We will be talking about that later, but I'm going to save that for the end for those of you that don't want to know and want to find out on your own when Comfey is released. Y'all can just watch until then, and I'll let you know before we get started going over the new Comfey data. But we got 22.7 million drowsy power, which is good for 6 spawns. So hopefully we have something really interesting. And a top belly Bulbasaur is kind of interesting. That is a new sleep style. So let's see what else we got. I'm hoping for well, we didn't get it, that's for sure. I was hoping for a Stuffle, but I always confuse which one Stuffle spawns under, what sleep type. We've got Bellsprout, Ekans, another Ekans. We had 2 Ekans yesterday as well. Kind of strange to have it twice in a row. And then we've got Mankey and Psyduck. At least I think it was yesterday. It might have been the day before we got 2 Ekans. Either way, we had 2 Ekans just recently. And then, of course, the new top belly Bulbasaur. Very nice. A pretty solid sleep report. And that is all of the sleep styles we need for Bulbasaur, all done and dusted. I don't know what I would want to catch out of all this. Who's hungry? Ekans is hungry. All right. Yeah, honestly, out of everything here, I think the Bulbasaur is the one that I'm going to catch. It's already been fed, so we'll catch it with a bonus biscuit. We could take the Ekans home, but it's not super useful. And while I do have a pretty good Venusaur, I could use a better one with a different ingredient spread. So we're going to take that home, and hopefully we get a decent set of ingredients on this one. Even if it's about the same in terms of overall strength, having a different spread would be very nice. Very nice indeed, because we need some more honey. Let's send out some Mankey candy. Try to help people out on Lapis Lakeside since we do have the Flower Festival coming up, and I feel like a lot of people may be checking out Lapis Lakeside for, if not the first time, one of the first few times. 1,159 Research XP and 2,386 Dream Shards later, and we have a beautiful new Bulbasaur. Level 13 and Bashful. Ooh, Bashful's, I think, neutral, isn't it? Oh, the ingredient spread is the exact same as what we already had. Not great. Definitely would prefer like honey, tomato, or potato. Probably potatoes with how useful they are over tomatoes. So yeah, honey, potato would probably be best for our next Bulbasaur. So that's unfortunate. Unless this one is just really insanely good or very close to being such, we probably aren't going to keep it. Inventory up M is good. Skill level up is also good. Ingredient finder S is good. Skill trigger M is good. Is actually not a bad Bulbasaur. Ingredient finder M even better. Unfortunately, it's at the very end. If this were the late game and we had the ability to get this to a very high level very quickly, this would not be a bad Bulbasaur, honestly. Or maybe I am mistaken, but I bet you I still have the cooking turned on. No, cooking's turned off. I think the only reason it's rated so low here is simply because the skills aren't in an optimal order. If they were in a better order, this would probably be even better. Like if we had Ingredient Finder M at level 10, Inventory up at 25. Skill trigger at 50. Skill level up at 75. And then whatever, another ingredient finder or something like that at level 100. That'd be good. And then the nature is kind of bringing it down. Either way, I was just grading it just to see, just out of sheer curiosity, because the one we have already is better rated than this, has better sub skills, and has the exact same ingredient spread. So unfortunately, we won't be keeping this one, but it's all right. At least it's more Bulbasaur candy. But all right, now that that's out of the way and we have other stuff that we normally have done by now, let's get that done. Everybody got some XP. We got 13,596 sneaky snacking, which makes sense. Did not get a chance to check before I went to sleep because of the maintenance. The 100 sleep points is going to put us at 2,967. And our daily lottery, a biscuit would be nice. We need to make some of those back from yesterday. Thank you. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. One Poke Biscuit in the bag. All right, so now let's, man, everything being out of order is kind of throwing me off. All right, so new news for the update contents. This update includes the following improvements: preparation for the Flower Fest, addition of shiny Pokemon profile icons. So if you want to change your profile icon to a shiny Pokemon that you have caught, you can now do so. I suspect we'll see a lot of those whenever I pull up the community reports here in a minute. And the addition of the new campfire relaxing sound. I do want to try that out. That might be the best one if they didn't mess it up. Game contents: changes to the cooking time, so you can no longer wake up early and cook dinner between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. for the next day. The breakfast start time is now 4 a.m. and dinner end time is now 4 a.m. Well, 3:59 a.m. when the day rolls over in game. Balance adjustments. They have changed some of the stats, so Slowbro now can carry 6 more items on its base carry limit. Ingredient finding is multiplied by 1.3. Pseudo-Wudo also plus 6 to the carry limit, with main skill chance and ingredient finding getting multiplied by 1.1. Slowking also plus 6 to his base carry limit, and also the main skill chance and ingredient finding times 1.1. Sableye, main skill chance multiplied by 1.15 and ingredient finding by 1.1, and Swalot also getting plus 6 to the carry limit and multiplying their main skill chance by 1.15. So not bad at all. Good changes to some Pokemon that you almost never see used, so maybe they're worth putting on your team now. And then we also have adjustments to the target of main skill energizing cheer S. The helper Pokemon with the lowest energy on the team will be more likely to receive the effect of this main skill. And then the starting level of newly befriended Pokemon raised from between 1 to 3. This adjustment is meant to help beginner researchers in particular so that they can enjoy the game more and faster. Very good. Very, very good stuff. All good changes. No complaints at all. All of it makes sense. And it is definitely going to be good for the health of the game. So let's move on. Those community reports, let's see if we get any of the shiny profile icons. The top 2. Lost my words for a second. All right, so we've got 47 reports with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 that doubled up. I was looking at a lot of these shiny icons that we've got now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Hard to tell on Gengar if that's shiny or not. 4. No, only 4 so far. Kind of surprising. 5, 6. 6, 7. There we go. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. 13. 14. 15. Are we going to hit 25? 16? Probably not. 17, 18, 19. 19 out of 50. Not bad. Good shinies for all, especially that Dedenne shiny. Super nice looking. But all right. Let's see. let's go ahead and move into breakfast. We are only going to collect from Flareon and Blastoise. Good. Skill trigger. I was going to be very disappointed if we didn't have one. We did get one for dinner. So got 2 yesterday. Possibly could have gotten 3, but maintenance kept us from checking. So who knows? But we've got all we need for now. Ooh, candy. Give me that candy. We have all we need for now, so that means that we can go ahead and make some breakfast, and we should be able to make that Dream Eater butter curry. Blastoise and Victory Bell, honestly, being all we really need to make the Dream Eater butter curry. So that's been kind of nice to make this a little more often and continue letting that corn stock up. But I don't know what I really want to throw in for filler. I mean, I suppose it doesn't really matter. There's not much that we need, only 9 extra ingredients. So I guess it really doesn't matter what I throw in. So the total strength is 18,742, which is definitely helping out a lot more than the 11,000 we were getting with the Limber Corn Stew. So Flareon actually helping quite a bit, even if its skill only triggers twice a day and I get an expanded pot for 2 meals, that's still 2 meals that have an extra 7,000 to 8,000 strength on them, which is a big jump at the end of the week in terms of overall strength. You're looking at an extra, what is that, like, not 50,000. 50,000 is low. I don't know. Whatever 8,000, 16,000 times 7 is. Yeah, that's way more than 50,000. Why am I having a hard time with mathing right now? It's like 110,000, somewhere around there, I think. If my math is correct. Who knows? My math may be way off on that. My brain apparently just did not want to cooperate with me today. All right, come on. Speaking of corn, there we go. We got a little bit, not as much as I would like, honestly. It looks like about 4 of them in there. Yeah, only 4. All right, well, you know, that's my Dragonair for you. All right, so not too bad. We're doing pretty well. Great 4. We were only predicted to be Ultra 1 by Sunday. And here we are at, what is today? Thursday. So we've still got almost a full 4 days. So definitely, Ultra 1 is definitely happening. We're going to get beyond that. Master 3 would be nice, but probably not going to happen. Unless we get lucky with some of these extra tasties. Honestly, at this point, if I can get Blastoise and Victory Bell putting out enough of their ingredients, we might be able to take Dragonair off the team and put another Berry Finder on the team to really help push into the weekend and get a very, very nice score. But we'll just have to wait and see. But all that done and out of the way, it is time to talk about Comfey. So, if you don't want to know, now's your chance. I'll see you later, and y'all have a wonderful day. But for those of you that do want to know, let's go ahead and switch on over, and we're going to take a look at the data mine for Comfey. Comfey looks good, looks very nice. It is a snoozing sleep type, so you're going to need to get the snoozing sleep type if you want to find it. It is an ingredient specialist, which we kind of figured it would be because we don't have a fairy ingredient specialist yet. Comfey will be the first. This was kind of a surprise though. Energizing cheer for the main skill. It makes sense. A lot of fairy types do tend to have support main skills in that regard, energizing skills. So I guess it makes sense and keeps in line with the fairy types. The problem with its main skill is the skill trigger rate is only 2.014, a 1 in 49, almost 1 in 50 chance. I did a little bit of quick and dirty math. If I did my math correctly, even with skill trigger M and main skill chance up nature, you're still only looking at about a 1 in 37 chance of triggering the skill. So it is going to be very rare. It's going to be one of those things, hey, yeah, it's nice when I get it, but you're not going to build anything around it, which again, it's energizing cheer. You're probably not building a team around energizing cheer anyway. It's going to be energy for everyone, but just wanted to put those numbers out there just so that you can be aware of it. However, its ingredient rate is 20%, 1 in 5. So a 1 in 5 chance of getting ingredients. It's pretty good. I think the best that we have so far is around 25% or something like that. I don't know. It's been a while since I've gone through everyone and looked, but 20% is not bad at all. We don't know the ingredients. The ingredients can't be data mined. Not sure why, but we don't know the ingredients yet. So if the ingredient spread is very nice, if there's corn, it definitely may be worth putting on your team, especially if you have the Pecha berries as your Snorlax's favorite berry. The downside, because it's a single stage evolution, of course, like all the other single stage evolutions, 16 friendship points to take it home, which means you're going to be putting in a lot of work and it may not be good. So that's really up to you if you want to put in the effort to get a Comfey and run that gamble, that lottery. Personally, unless the ingredient spread is just super nice and very desirable, I don't think Comfey is going to be something that I'm going to be hunting for. It's not going to be a priority, I should say. I'm not going to really be hunting for it outside of the event. I'll try to get the one for the event, and that'll probably be it. And if I find another one, I find another one, but I'm not going to be going after it. So there's that. The frequency is actually pretty decent. 41 minutes, 40 seconds for the base frequency. Carry limit is 20 at base, so both very nice. It's got pretty good stats other than the skill trigger rate. It's the only thing I'm not really super excited about with Comfey's skill trigger, well, stats, but it is what it is. It's not bad. Again, it's something that's like, hey, it's nice when it happens, but you're not really worried about it. Also keep in mind, because it is Energizing Cheer S, they did just implement the change to it, so you can also take advantage of that. It could help keep some of the lower members on your team charged up a little bit if you get it fairly consistently, but I wouldn't rely on it. Other than that, we do have where it spawns and at what ranks. So on green grass, you're going to need Ultra 3 for the 1-star, Master 3 for the 2-star, and Master 11 for the atop belly. So the 3-star sleep will not be available on green grass. However, in order of 1, 2, 3, and 4, on Cyan Beach, you need Great 5. You then need Master 1, then Master 7, and then Master 9, respectively. And then on Lapis Lakeside, you need Great 2, Ultra 1, Master 2, and Master 1 for all of the sleep styles in order. So kind of easy to find on Cyan Beach, I would say. The drowsy power requirement for the 1-star, only 7.7 million. That is not bad at all. It's pretty easy to get to. If you've got a pretty decent team, you can get above 7 million after just a couple of days, even for some of the newer players. So you're probably going to be all right trying to find it there if you want it. But again, given its stats, I'm not going to hunt for it too much, but who knows? Maybe it's your favorite Pokemon and you really want it. And if that's the case, now you know where to find it. But that is pretty much everything that we have for Comfey right now. I'm not going to show the sleep styles because, of course, I like to find those as we find them and see them then. I don't like to spoil that. But yeah, that is Comfey, and looks like it could be interesting, but I don't know that it's going to make a huge difference. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not seeing something that you see. If that's the case, let me know in the comments if I'm looking at this in the wrong way. Other than that, that is all I've got for today. Thank you for watching the video. Y'all have a wonderful day, and until next time, later, dudes.